Let us start the class with how to use Setting tab. Click on Settings tab. This is a master data for successful maintaining of Book of Accounts. The advantage of Reach software is that it offers to download data with the help of Excel sheet file directly into software towards creation of customers, vendors and employees database in matter of seconds. Now, let us see how to set and use Business Profile tab. The Business Profile tab contains details about business entity for which Book of Accounts is to be maintained. Details that are necessary such as name of entity, name of contact person, address, city, state, postal code, phone, PAN, TAN, service tax numbers, TIN or statutory numbers, type of entity, nature of industry belongs to, number of employee or staff working in the organization, turnover and payment terms. This will be filled by default by first user while doing the registration. If any additional changes need to be done on the statutory detail like TAN number, PAN number can be updated subsequently and saved. Our next topic is how to create Accounts Balance tab. A business entity starts off a new financial period with opening balances. Opening balance is the first entry in accounts book creation, either for business startup or for switching over from old software to Reach software. This tab needs to be filled and saved. This tab needs to be balanced with nil difference towards other financial statement to get balanced. Click on plus icon to add new account head. In this appearing pop-up screen, you need to select the asset code and fill in asset category, opening balance and click on Save. The saved head will be available under Account Balance. Now, let us see how to do invoice customization. Reach software gives the freedom to select the option of ready-made invoice. Option of ready-made templates is available within the software depending upon nature of business like product-based template, service-based template, and contractor invoice template. The company's logo, name, etc. can also be uploaded by themselves by clicking on Browse and selecting the respective file. Let us now see how to add products or services head. Product or service is a source of income and this need to be created in order to raise purchase bills and sale invoices. Products tab is all about master creation of goods or services of the business entity. To add products or services head, click on Add Item, then fill the required details such as name, group, description, above a service entity's product for speaker is created with description of service sold, fill selling price. Click on Sell This field to select the income account. Click on plus icon to create the new category. In the appearing pop-up window, click on Create Income. Fill in the required details. Income group, income category, opening balance, and the tax rate applicable, and then click Save. Click on By this field if you want to add this to the expense account. Select the expense account category. Fill required details like price, tax rate, and opening stock, and click on Save. In case of trader view, following as buy and sell happens in this nature of business. A list of successful creation of product is displayed here. For new registration of service business entity for new product can be created with new group. Now we will see how to add customers. To add customers, go to Customers tab and click Add a Customer button. In this screen, you need to enter the details of the customer like name, email address, mobile number, postal address, city, state, postal code, TIN number, service tax number, and opening balance appropriately. When you have done, click on Save. A successful creation of customers is displayed here. Our next topic is on how to add vendors. Purchase is one of the main functions of manufacturing companies and for trading business. To add vendors, go to the Vendors tab and click Add a Vendor button. Fill in the required details of the vendor like vendor name, vendor type, email address, mobile number, postal address, city, state, postal code, TIN number, service tax number, PAN number, and opening balance appropriately, and then click on Save. A successful creation of vendor is displayed here. In case of downloading large data, Reach software has the advantage of downloading data via Excel sheet. Let us see now how to add employees. To add an employee, go to Employees tab and click on Add a Employee button. Now enter the details of employee, including the basic information, official details, and additional details in appropriate fields. On successful creation of this setting, employee will be able to run payroll package by click of a button. When you have clicked Save, tab showing list of employees successfully created. Import of large data is also possible with this Employees tab. Our next topic is on how to add taxes. Go to Taxes tab. A new tax head can be created successfully with this software by just clicking the button Add Taxes and fill in applicable tax details and then click on Save button. User will be able to rename tax head with prefix and suffix. Says VAT on mobile at 14.5%. This tab creates tax liability head automatically as per nature of business registration while software registration. Let us now see how to add ledger accounts or heads. To add ledger accounts or heads, go to Accounts tab, click on Add an Account button. This tab takes to a new screen to create or update accounts. The tab has the group heads such as Assets, Liabilities, Credit Card, Income, Expense, and Bank Account. Select the relevant group under which the new ledger needs to be created. Here, we are going to create a new liability head. Click on the Let us now see how to add rules. It is very easy to create rule. All you have to do is select Rules tab from Business Settings tab. Then click Add Rule button under Rules tab. In the Add Rules, mention recurring word, say salary, rent, phone, etc. that occurs on a regular basis. And then select transaction type and expense account filled. After filling all detail, clicking the Save button, the new rules added get displayed as shown here. Now we will see how to set lead executive data. In any business, sale is included from the business owner's perspective. Getting and tracking enquiries for his product or services is vital part of business. This is where Lead Executive tab come into play. Lead Executive tab is mainly to assign leads in business to the respective executives. For example, to set lead executive for a new customer appointment is displayed here for your understanding. To set lead executive, go and select Lead Executives tab and then click Add a Executive button. Now, fill in the required details of the executive such as executive name, email ID, mobile number, address, city, state, postal code, and status. When you have done, click Save. The tab here displays the newly added lead executive in the list. By filling this tab, it helps to send SMS directly to the executive about the appointment date, time and venue. By doing so, it saves lot of time, effort and money. Let us now see how to add lead server. The lead servers tab helps in receiving mail enquiry, which is advertised in other media, towards new business promotional or to get new customer. To create lead server, go and select Lead Servers tab and then click Add Server button. Now, fill in the required details of the server, such as display name, incoming mail server name, username, and password. When you have done, click Save button. This tab displays the newly added server in the server list. Setting up with email ID on Lead Servers tab helps mail enquiry from customer tag to mail ID. All enquiries will be stored in Lead tab as shown here. Our next topic is how to add lead forms. Lead Forms tab helps in setting up a form through which online customer can fill and mail to us. To set a lead form, go to Lead Form tab. Click Add New Form button. Fill in the lead form details, such as form name, domain name, return URL, and select the fields you want to include. Then click Save button. This tab displays newly added lead form. On clicking Edit on Entries, you get a HTML file, and you can save that in a HTML format to get a form of selected fields. A sample form on which online enquiry will be filled and mailed by customer in reply to user advertisement. This is stored on Lead tab as new lead. Let us now see how to set email settings. This tab is used for setting up email format from customer software to client. Reply to enquiry towards detail of appointment, order or job sheet, towards delivery status, invoice, and receipt mail. Then click Save button. This screen shows email settings updated successfully. Our last topic for this class is how to set SMS Setting tab. This tab is used for setting up SMS format from customer software to client. reply to enquiry towards detail of appointment, order or job sheet, towards delivery status, invoice, and receipt SMS. Then click Save button. This screen shows SMS settings updated successfully. Let us see how to auto-import bank transactions to Reach software. On clicking Auto-import bank transactions, a tab appears requesting to enter bank name of which data need to be synchronized. Now, enter bank name and then click Continue. This function is also known as bank. Let us now see how to use journal entry. Journal entry is a business transaction that takes place. The first step is to record the same in the books of original entry or subsidiary books or books of prime or journal. Thus, journal is a simple book of accounts in which all the business transactions are originally recorded in chronological order, that is, day to day, and from which they are posted to the ledger accounts at any convenient time. Journaling refers to the act of recording each transaction in the journal, and the form in which it is recorded is known as journal entry. To add a new journal, go to Journal Transactions tab and click Add a Journal button. Enter description, date, reference number, proof. After filling up this, add the account details, debit and credit, and then click Save button. Now let us see how to use Contra. Few transactions in businesses relates to both cash and bank. That is, balance of one will decrease and other will increase such transactions. Say, cash deposited in bank account where transactions are entered on both sides of the cash book. Such entries are known as Contra Entry. To add a new Contra, go to Contra Transactions tab and click Add a Contra button. Enter details of transaction amount, date, bank from, to bank, voucher number, and notes. After filling all the details, and then click Save button.